All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We are going to be watching the Mario Kart 4v4 team. It is going to be the gold team today, and I am going to be commentating all night. I'm Coach Max. I coach Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and I'm joined with...
Charlie, and I will also be commentating all night, and I am one of the other Mario Kart players.
Awesome. So tonight, if everything works out perfectly, we could see an MCC mirror match in grand finals. And if that's the case, we will be doing grand finals tonight. And we would be having a CKL win, a 4v4 win, and it looks like we might be having a Division 3, Division 2, and Division 1 win. That would be a clean sweep for the Mario Kart MCC team. Charlie, like, what does that mean? Like, how big of an impact would that be for the culture of the Mario Kart team and MCC as a whole?
It would really bring up the morale of both the Mario Kart team and the whole program as a whole, because it would show how much we can do with enough effort.
Exactly. You know, under the leadership of one Nathan Rodemeyer, who is the current head coach for MCC, I don't think anybody's going to be able to get in our way. And we might be able to show that tonight. So we will come back in just a little bit, but we just wanted to say hi while we still could. So we will see you in just a second. All right, it looks like the Mario Kart 4v4 team, this is, again, the gold team, is ready to go. We have two people for this specific match, and we have both of their feeds right now. We are going to be watching Roby and Dimitri. Now, for the people that don't know, and I don't know how they don't know, but how good is Dimitri at Mario Kart?
Dimitri, he puts in like a lot of time. He got to this school and literally thanked us all for giving him a chance to show how good he is against people who are also very good.
Yeah, he's quite insane. And I don't get it. Because I want to just say this real quick for the people that are going to be watching this back. Nate, I almost took a track off of Nate, and it was my favorite track, Excite Bike. Looks like we're getting a little bit of love in the chat. All right, give me 1 second while I can read this. We got a y'all can do it from Kitty Cat. Thank you, Kitty Cat. Do you have any relation to Kitty Cat, Charlie?
Yeah, that's my little sister. Hi, Kat. Thank you so much.
So, just as a heads up for everybody, the Dimitri aspect of the stream is going to be a little bit behind, but like, okay, we're going on Athens Dash. What, I do not know this track at all. So can you tell us about it a little bit?
This is a tour track, which I'm pretty sure means that it will do them well if they can start out in like more top spots, because a lot of the tour tracks don't have very huge cuts, which means it might just be more hard to get up if they fall behind.
Okay. Well, it looks like right now they have 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, you can't keep track of this, man. So what are some other things about Athens Dash? And like, okay, hot take, right? What are some of the best tracks in the game that maybe people don't really know?
I know that a lot of the tracks that are really good competitively are things like DK Summit and other tracks with just really big competitive shortcuts, which our team has spent a lot of time on themselves.
You are all wizards when it comes to that, let me just say. Watching you guys just practice this game is insane. I don't know how your guys' fingers move that fast, like doing the snaking. Nate's like, the only bit of feedback I have for you is you need snake, and I'm like, can you speak English? And
It's definitely it's very time consuming to learn how to do these things because it kind of resorts to changing how fast you would physically move your fingers in a game that you may are used to playing like calmly with your like friends or family. And so it definitely took a lot of time, especially for me, to even pick up how to drift. So
yeah, I have no idea, but real quick, right now we have Roby in 4th, and we've got Dimitri right now. I mean, his a little bit behind, but he was in 3rd. And it looks like we've got Tess in 2nd. I didn't even know that existed in the top left that Roby just did. What even was that? Okay, he's got a mushroom here. Now this is the 3rd lap in a track that doesn't have laps in a sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And it looks like okay, we got a 3rd place finish here from
I'm
Roby.
thinking they got 1st and 2nd and 3rd. Yep, there we go.
Oh, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 5th.
Very good top spots to start out with.
I mean, that's all right. Like, could be better.
It looks like they're up by 17, which is a very good place to start out.
Yes. And now, what is the goal with 4v4s? Can you explain kind of the rules a little bit? No, that's fine. I mean, the goal obviously is to get. No, we are in a cast right now. Sorry.
The goal is kind of to get. There's gonna be, I'm pretty sure, there's gonna be at least. So there's gonna be 3 games overall, but the person who gets 2 full games, which is a total of 4 tracks, is the one who ends up winning. So they need to win 2 full cup sizes, and
I mean, the goal is just to get more points than your opponents, right? And it's to outplace them, getting 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the goal. I mean, look, I started coaching here, and I was like, the Mario Kart team. Now I'm like the Mario Kart team. These people are insane, and we can tell just off rip. We've got Roby in the top left, sitting in 8th place, but Roby's one of those guys where it's like, oh, he's in 8th right now? Okay, I can't wait till he gets in 1st, and he just gets into 6th place.
Yeah, I've seen him deliberately drive off of a track just to start from the way back because he knows he can make it up better if he can start from the back.
Yeah, the amount of knowledge that you guys have, and you guys do everything so fast. Like, knowing, hey, at this track, we need to do this, this, and this. And I'm like, how do you guys even speak that fast? You guys are insane. And see, Roby was in 8th, and now he's in 3rd. He probably wasn't even thinking about it.
Sometimes it's better to start from the back, especially when you're playing against other good teams, because it can kind of get congested if you're up front right away, and you can get really knocked around and thrown off.
Yeah, I mean, there's also an element of, like, RNG inside Mario Kart where, like, oh, I didn't get the item I want. Well, okay. No, there's nothing you can really do there, but, like, you know, you guys can manipulate that stuff, and I didn't even know you could do that. I mean, the last time I played Mario Kart competitively was on the DS in 4th grade on the school bus. And I only played Mario, like I think it was Mario Circuit. No idea.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get used to, but eventually you start like instinctively thinking, oh, well, I'm here and I know they're at least like a few seconds behind, so it ups my chances of getting specific items.
So we have, is that an MCC4?
It looks like it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
There we go.
we got Dimitri 1st, Ryan 2nd, I think,
That's
did Roby get
Tess.
3rd?
And then I think Roby got 3rd, yes.
Okay. Yeah, so we're sitting a cool, calm, and collected 36 points ahead of the opponent here, which, again, we are facing Southwest. Let me look at it.
Isn't it Southwest and Western Technical?
It is Southwest Wisconsin Technical.
There we go.
All right.
Alright, it looks here we're going to Moonview Highway, which, as you can see through the little picture up in the corner, there is these bomb cars on these tracks that will explode if you run into them. So it makes taking good lines much more valuable on this track.
What do you mean good lines?
Essentially, it just means driving in a way that A, you're going faster than your opponents, and B, you're not hitting things unnecessarily. Like, there's a ton of just random cars on this track, as well as the bomb cars, which can just throw you back or your teammates back if you hit them.
Okay, so before this game starts, what is your personal favorite track?
My personal favorite track is Coconut Mall.
True. All right, we've got Roby here in third place. That would be Dimitri in first and Ryan in second, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Is that Shy Guy?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
It kind of looks like all their characters are going to be green on that team, which is pretty fun.
We're seeing Roby get hit with a banana there. This track, so the thing about Mario Kart that I don't like is that some of the tracks really hurt my eyes.
Yeah.
This track, it doesn't.
This track it's the colors, there are some bright colors, but they're typically more in the background, and once you turn, you can just look away from them and give your eyes like a moment to rest.
Yeah, which is really nice, especially in a game like Mario Kart where you need to kind of keep your eyes open the whole time.
Yeah, especially with things like random bananas and greens, even looking away for a few seconds can cause you to fall back in multiple places. So it's very nice to have a track that isn't going to just burn your eyes.
So, Charlie, why are they collecting coins?
When they have up to 10 coins, they get like a significant speed boost. And
Roby, why did you? Real quick, why would you just run into that? Bad, Roby, bad. Okay, back to the coins. Sorry.
Yeah, so whenever you get more coins, it gives you a speed boost in comparison to the people you're going against. And once you get 10 coins, which is what they typically try and obtain, you get a significant speed boost. So even going against like someone when you have 3 coins and they've got 1, it can make you, it can be the make or break of a game.
That's insane. But also, like, me personally, love the coins. I think it's a nice aspect to this game. And it adds like the little bit of skill as well, right? Because you're like, oh, it's not just RNG, like, oh, if I get the coin, I am just faster, which is really nice. All right, but we see Roby getting a golden shroom here, and he is all starred up. He's sitting here in 7th, which is not a normal spot we see Roby in. Now, Roby is probably the most horror on the team. He is the highest placing Division 1 player that we've ever had. But we see Dimitri, Ryan, as Roby here. Now, okay. 82 to 33.
They're definitely in a comfortable spot here, and I'm pretty sure they're going on to the 3rd race. Is it?
I think it's
fourth, yes.
But again, real quick, Roby, big shout outs to Roby, because that man I've never fainted on a stream before, but he hit a clip last year, and I think I fainted. I don't remember.
Yeah, Roby just ends up getting A, the best items, and B, the best timing, and he has a very good, a lot of practice with certain things that not everyone focuses on, like throwing bananas at you mid-air.
Mm-hmm. All right, where are we going? We are going...
Squeaky clean sprints.
Okay. What are your honest thoughts on this track?
I really like it. I think the little rubber ducky is cute, and I like the water physics.
I like the imagination behind every single track in this game. Like, and then being able to, like, see what they were thinking at the same time is so cool. Also, there's little throwbacks, like each Rainbow Road. That's so cool. All right, so we got Roby here in 6th place with a red shell. And then down in the bottom right, Dimitri, you know, he's going to be a little bit behind.
Still starting up.
Yeah. Again, sorry for that, but not much we can do there. So, Roby has 2 shrooms. Now, there are ideal times to use the shrooms. Do you know where they are?
In this track, the part that he just went on with the soap is a really good spot. And also, depending on, like, where you are, either you'll go up top during 2nd and 3rd race, or this is a really good shroom space right here because that's even faster than the shortcut up top.
So it looks like right now that MCC's got 1, 2, 3, 4 again.
Mm-hmm.
I know that the Mario Kart team practices this track. I know they do.
Yeah.
Or at least they did last year, right? Oh no, Roby! What'd you get hit by?
Boomerang. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
And
that checks
by
out.
the looks of it, it went back, so they either were on their first throw and had 2 more, or they were on their second and only had 1 more.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure it's gone now. Hopefully.
Roby having the green shell into the red shell. Oh my goodness!
And he just trailed them.
My man, Roby. No one has that much aura. No one should be allowed to have that much aura. I mean, the good thing, like, the thing about the Mario Kart team that just makes me wonder is the amount of time you guys spend just practicing, and it's practicing things that nobody else would even think of. It's super impressive.
Yeah, we really spent a lot of time practicing the more minuscule things that you wouldn't really think would add up in the long term, like drifting or snaking was a really big aspect of practice at one point.
What even was that?
That was a no-item shortcut, or NISC, which basically means you can take the shortcut without any like mushrooms or any other items.
That's insane. Okay, so
Yeah.
did he just throw the boomerang backwards to get rid of the red shell?
Yeah, it can be kind of tricky to aim sometimes, especially on a turn, but it's definitely possible.
All right, so MCC getting the top 4 spots again. We're gonna see Dimitri and Ryan having the same score, and then we're gonna see Tess a little bit above Roby here. Now, where Roby thrives is when he's defending. It's not when he's in first.
That's often why you'll see him towards the back, because he's trying to protect the people he is sitting behind.
Yeah. All right, now MCC took game 1 there, and then we'll be moving into the next. Is it Cup?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm learning the lingo. I'm not used to the youngins. You know what I mean? But again, an impressive 111 victory to 43.
Yeah, it's definitely a very good space to start, and we can tell that their morale is likely very high right now, which is it's a great thing to carry on into the next game.
I just want to give a big shout out to Tess real quick, the Mario Kart captain. I was giving fist bumps before their game, and Tess hit me in my ring finger, and I thought it broke. So
very hyped in there, very full of energy and excited.
But you know, you guys are on that team. I mean, you're on that team, and like last year, all of the talk was the Smash team being the most connected team, but Mario Kart decided, screw that. I'm taking that title, and you guys are so close, every single one of you.
Yeah.
So what is that like for you?
It's a very good morale booster, first of all, to just have people who you know are your friends and are there for you no matter what, and people that will be the first one in line to fist bump you after they beat you or you beat them. And it definitely helps with team games, because you know that no matter what happens, your team will be the first one there with your back at all times.
Which I think is just, I think it's so awesome. And big shout out to obviously the Mario Kart team and Nate for making that team what it is today. And I mean, right now we're currently sitting in the PC lab and just staring at all the banners, and I can't even count that high because I play Smash. How many banners in here are just Mario Kart, but they're littered all over the wall. So I mean, very good stuff. Now, is there like a cup schedule for 4v4s?
I'm pretty sure there is.
Okay. I'm not 100% sure, to be fair.
Me neither.
What would you pick?
What would I pick if there was no cup schedule? If there was no cup schedule, I think we would have to go Golden Dash, because that's got Coconut Mall in it.
The Coconut Mall. Do you like Coconut Mall because of the meme?
I like it because of the music, actually.
Ooh.
Big fan of the music. And we're going to Fruit Cup, it seems.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about the first track. Which one is this?
This is...
Is it Amsterdam?
It's Amsterdam, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
It's another one of the tour tracks. So...
And that's the one without laps, right?
Yes.
But like technically, okay, yeah.
Amsterdam Drift, to be specific. Thank you, Dimitri. But so this track, it's very pretty. It's one of my favorite things about the tour tracks is that these also just aren't always super painful. Some of them can be, but a lot of them that are just the city, they're very nice, and you get to like learn about the environment there.
That's awesome. See, knowledge.
Yes.
All right, so we've got Roby sitting here in a like 7th spot. Question mark?
Yes, I believe.
I think it was 6th.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine, because he's got to get the coins, right? Like coins. Alright, but what is the idea for this track? Do you want to kind of be behind? Do you want to be more ahead? Like, I mean, obviously you want to be ahead, but like, where do you want to be ideal?
So typically with tour tracks, you want to kind of be ahead, but at the end of the day, it's however comfortable you are on how well you can get back up in a track that really shows where you can or should start. Because if you're more comfortable starting in the back, then for sure start back there and then just work your way up.
Can we just talk about how Roby was just in 7th, now he's in 3rd, and using the back camera, which I didn't even know existed until I started coaching here, and using that to kind of, hey, this red shell's getting too close to me. I'm gonna pull this boombox. Is that what it's called?
I think it's called a horn.
Okay, well, it's a boombox in my eyes.
That's what
right?
I called it too for a very long time.
So using that, it's just beautiful right there from Roby.
Yeah, and it's actually very valuable to use the back camera, especially in those situations where you're having to either throw an item back or you have to time something just right, because the boombox, as you stated, could just end right before the red will hit you.
All right, and then we've got a blue shell coming in. Is that going to be going after Mr. Dimitri in the bottom right?
It looks like it.
Okay.
I'm guessing it was a enemy blue, which means that the enemy team threw it. If we had thrown it, it would have been going for someone on the enemy team.
Okay. I mean, we did just see Roby get stuck on a wall there, but he's him, so he's going to be in 4th and then get to 3rd.
Yes. And he just pulled a mushroom out of a boo, which is the ghost item, and that's because all of his teammates were in front of him. And if you guys didn't know, when playing in 44s, they've got teams on, and therefore the items don't hone on their teammates.
Oh, okay. Wow, 29 to 10 in the first track of this cup.
Starting up with 19.
Now, isn't that like the best possible score you can get?
Yes, that is top 4, so it's a very good spot to start.
I just want to, real quick, I watched like a little bit of the 4-4 teams practice today, and before the match was over, they already had done the math. How?
They're just very good at counting up the numbers, and
That's insane.
yeah, it's very crazy to witness it in person.
So we're going to Riverside Park. I don't remember this track at all.
I really like this track. I like the piranha plants with the little legs. I think they're very cute, and also they will hold items, and if you knock the little guys down, they will drop them.
Okay, interesting. All right, so we see Roby here getting a red shell off rip, which is actually kind of nice right now, because it's like, oh, you want to get into that 1 through 4 spot? I'm gonna hit you with a red, and you're gonna go back to 8.
Yeah, it's a very devastating start for the opponents for sure.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
The little piranha plants holding the shroom.
Yeah, they'll drop them if you hit them or somebody else runs into them.
Okay. Now, Roby has 7 coins right now, and if he gets 10, he gets what is the multiplier? Like, is it I think it's a 1.5?
Yeah, it's a pretty
Or
nice
like 0.7
multiplier.
or something?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I don't know the exact numbers.
Ooh.
I think it's around a 1.5.
Did Roby just get a trail? Is that what
Yeah,
it's called?
I think so, yes.
Okay.
It basically means that he was holding something behind him, and he rammed into the other players.
So Roby threw that red shell, knew it was going to hit him, because, it's Roby. And then just decided, hey, I'm going to use every shroom and just get past you.
That's actually a very nice cut. It's very nice to have that many shrooms towards the end of a race, because it can just throw you ahead of them.
So why would Roby not try to snipe them right there?
It could be that he doesn't want to risk the chance of it like backfiring and hitting someone else, or maybe he just thinks it would be a better opportunity to try and get in there.
That makes sense. So, maybe some of our viewers don't know, but what does the piranha plant item do that Roby's holding in his second slot?
The piranha plant item, it attaches to your car, and it starts biting anything within a radius. So this can be a really good item, but also a really bad item, especially in 44s where you're right next to your teammates, because unfortunately it will just bite anything that comes up to it.
Checks out. So we see they're going to be getting the 1, 2, 3, 5 spots. Can't do the math, but all I know is we've got a really good lead here going into the 3rd track of the second cup, i.e. second game.
Yes.
Cool.
which is DK Summit, as I mentioned earlier. They actually have practiced quite a bit on this map, and there is a very big cut that takes a lot of work to really master, but it is very helpful and can just throw you ahead of the other team monumentally if you can get it down.
I watched Tess practice this track, and I had no idea what Tess was doing. And I was like, did you break your game? Because you were in the air and there was nothing around you, and then you just like fell.
Yeah.
And I was like, huh?
That cut can be really difficult, especially for someone new, because you really can't see what you're doing for a split second, and it's kind of just a thing you have to feel out and memorize and understand where you're at.
All of you Mario Kart players are insane, but that's why you're here at MCC. So we've got Ryan, Roby, Tess, and Dimitri taking up the 1, 2, 3, 4 slots here, going into the third race. What are some items you want kind of like in the beginning of the game?
Kind of just any item, but really, shrooms would be nice because there's a lot of very big snowy spots that it can throw you through. But you know, if you can get an offensive item like a red shell at the cannon spot, it can, and you like knock someone out, it can just throw them down and just, you know, ruin their little start to the race.
Oh yeah, it'd be kind of like race over there, like GG next. All right, but we saw Roby get kind of trailed there for a second. Are we gonna see the cut? Oh wow. See, I can't even explain to you what that was. All I know is that the Mario Kart team only does trigonometry in their free time, and they're insane with it. But
Yeah.
see, so Roby's sitting here in 6th place, and then is that Dimitri all the way in front?
It looks like it, yes, and it looks like he's also being blue shelled right now, which is not too devastating, especially because of all his allies surrounding him right now.
Yeah, and he did have a really big lead to the point where it was like, if I get hit with a blue shell, I'm still gonna be that first, second slot, so it's a little bit okay.
Yeah, and typically when a bunch of people are in front and they see a blue shell happening, somebody may have like a horn or something and is able to overtake the spot right before they get hit and then therefore take out the item. Or they're just like, hey, I'm gonna get hit, I need somebody to come up here and take my spot really quickly so nobody else does.
Which is so smart. The amount of teamwork that you all do on the Mario Kart team is just insane. But we got double bananas. Banana, least favorite item in the game for me. I think that is a generational crash out when I get them. But we also see Roby has a red shell in the second slot, which is very good because it looks like his team is sitting here in the 1, 2, 3, 4 spots again, getting a little bit overtaken here. But we're gonna see the cut. Ooh.
Nice.
Mr. Roby.
And it looked like Tess got that one too.
Let's go, Tess.
I don't know if anyone noticed it earlier, but it looks like he dropped all of his bananas right when he realized his teammate was getting too close, and that's actually because wall items you throw aren't going to target your teammates. Items that you have can still hit them if they're within proximity.
And another 1, 2, 3, 4 finish here for MCC. We, you know, how cool would it be to see 1, 2, 3, 4 for 4 straight tracks?
Absolutely insane.
Have you seen that before? Have they done that?
I feel like they have. They likely have. This is a very good, well-rounded team.
That doesn't surprise me if they did it.
Yoshi's Island. I love any and all Yoshi tracks on this game.
Why?
They're just fun. I don't know. I like taking my little guy to his hometown.
Yeah, because like there is a meta to this game, and that's here. I got this right. Yoshi, specifically the pink one, in my opinion.
Of course.
Teddy.
Teddy Buggy.
Okay, Teddy Buggy, Roller, Paper Glider.
Yes, and there's also a few other items you can use in replacement of those because they have similar weights and stats. Like instead of the Paper Glider, you can use the Cloud, and instead of Yoshi, you can use Birdo.
Ooh.
You also right now you'll see them on. I'm pretty sure that's Scooty, and it's still a really good one. It just has different mechanics, and so it's used a little bit differently. Like this one has a different boost with the little fire things that they're doing right there.
The little drift.
Yeah, the little.
Okay.
Yeah. the little boost, they build up faster, and so it'll turn from blue to orange to purple way quicker than it will on Teddy Buggy.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Mm-hmm.
But so we did just see, and we're gonna backtrack a little bit. Roby hasn't gotten an item at all this race yet.
Yeah, that can be pretty devastating, but thankfully, if he's able to bowl like mushrooms or something, he can just shoot ahead really quickly towards the end because there's a huge mushroom shortcut,
Well, he gets a star and a mushroom.
which is really good. Now, because that's out, he'll likely just go with the bridge because that is what he would be doing with the mushrooms without the bridge.
Okay, okay.
But there's also just a lot of grass shortcuts here that can just throw him up next to his teammates. So the mushrooms are good regardless.
You see, someone just slipped on a banana peel there. But it looks like MCC's got 1, 3.
Yes.
More.
And then it looks like someone's hanging out back there, but we need somebody in the back sometimes.
Hey, you gotta get those good items. You know what I mean? But we see Roby does have 2 shrooms right now, which is going to be crucial. Because okay, and just uses one. But it's Roby.
Yeah.
He knows more than I do.
It's likely because the bridge had already been brought out, and so he felt it was safe enough to just get on the bridge as quick as he could.
But this is really good too. I mean, he's got a little bit of pride also to just protect Dimitri as well. You know, and again, we talked about it already, but like this is where Roby thrives, and it's, you know, defending his teammates.
And speaking of teammates, it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the board right now.
We do see
Going
Dimitri
in-
has a really huge lead here.
Yes, which could definitely mean that the other team may pull out like a blue or something, but because it's towards the end of lap 3, they're likely going to be okay.
Okay. Oh, we do see the blue. But, I mean,
It's going for Dimitri, who's already passing the finish line.
how did that person get in front of Roby?
They like Nice.
He only got 3rd, I guess. Wow.
It's likely that person shroomed up with the really big shortcut and then just got put in front of Roby last minute.
Whatever. But we do see MCC taking this 110. So what was that, 46? I mean, we'll see it in the bottom right here from Dimitri. Unless,
Or up top, right there.
oh yeah, okay, see? I'm not as blind as I think I am.
And it looks like we won the second cup, which does mean that I'm pretty sure does mean that they have won this game.
Yes. So, real quick, we are going to take a little break because we're going to have another game here at 7 o'clock, and we are going to be streaming the blue team. Now, I'm going to tell you guys who is on the blue team before we go. I'm going to pull it up real quick. Give me 1 second. Charlie, why don't you talk about, like, tracks or something? Because I have no idea. Okay. What is the most... What's a track that, like, stresses your eyes?
Oh yeah, I would definitely have to say Wii Rainbow Road. Whenever we play that game, it is so bright and just it's atrocious to my eyes. For
I
sure.
do not like Rainbow Road.
Most of the Rainbow Roads are pretty rough, but there are a few that aren't that bad. Like there's the Train Rainbow Road, which is nice because it has more muted colors and a little bit of brown hues in there. And then also the Rainbow Road that came with the Switch, which has a bit more gray and is more spacey-like without all the bright rainbows.
So, up next, we're going to be watching the blue team, which is going to be Luis Valdez, Pete Perkins, Jacob Erickson, and Dallas Heberlin. Now, that's going to be really good because they're going to be going up against Danville. And Danville has been a little bracket demon for us in the past. But you know what we have this year that they don't? Skill.
Yeah.
Got him! All right, we will be back here at 7 o'clock, so keep that in mind. All right, 7 o'clock, blue team, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. See you guys. All right, we are back. We are going to be commentating the blue side. They are going to be going up against Danville. Now, this is winners semifinals. And on the other side of the bracket, we've got MCC Gold facing Heartland, my nemesis. And whoever wins for both matches moves on to grand finals, which, if it's an MCC grand finals, or I think if it's MCC Danville as well, we are just going to do it. We're going to do it all tonight. But we're going to transition over real quick. We're going to be watching Mr. Pete Perkins and Jake here. Now, Pete is going to be on the left side and Jake is going to be on the right side. Charlie, what track are we starting here?
This is Mario Kart Stadium from the Mushroom Cup, and it's a very good, like, everyone has played this game. Everyone loves this game, and this track specifically, and it's the track that a lot of people start out on, so it's a very fun pick.
I also think this one doesn't hurt my eyes, which is great, but I do not like when Jake does that. All right, here we go. Now, some items that you're going to be wanting here are probably, obviously, shells and shrooms, right? Because you probably want it right there. But a nice little red shell here. You know, he's in 8th, 7th right now, and he's going to want to get the more powerful items, such as, you know, 3 shrooms.
But thankfully, starting from this point in this track is not really a bad spot to be. There's a really large cut here, through the sand there that can just throw you up ahead everybody last second.
All right, but right now we're sitting here. Jake is in 5th and Pete is in 4th. You know, Pete having a boombox in hand is kind of iffy here in 5th. But, you know, it's Pete. I never count him out. Mr. Fee. He's got a shroom, and we see Jake having a shroom and a red shell. And Jake taking a little bit of a cut there, but...
And, yeah, unfortunately hitting some bananas back there, it looks like. And right here, it looks like we're going to take the cut with the shrooms.
I see. If I wasn't here, I would never know about these things, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely just, you can also take that without any items, but it can be a little bit risky sometimes, especially when it's a very tight match.
Jake getting a red shell hit there. Now, Pete being in 8th is actually okay here. Because, you know, those powerful items, I was hoping we get like a shock or something, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
A shot could really just throw all the other teammates for the other people off their goal here, so being way in the back really isn't that big of a deal in this situation.
All right, but we see Jake, finishing 5th and 4th. Let's see. We're seeing MCC take 3, 4, 5, 6. But we do see Danville taking 1, 2, 7, 8. Is that even? No. Okay, we're down by 3.
Under.
We're down by 3, and that's okay. That's okay. Now, I want to keep in mind, just for everybody watching at home, we are going to be on the left side when the scores come up, right? All right. Water Park.
Big fan of Water Park. There's not as many like big shroom spots to take, so this will definitely be more of a like, oh, I need to get up front and not let a whole lot of people take the beginning spots. There's a small shroom shortcut, but it really doesn't do much, so they're really going to be likely going to be pushing for the front.
Okay. I don't see this track a lot, but I mean, when I see it, I actually don't mind it that much.
Yeah, I think it's a very nicely designed track, and I just think it's really pretty. It's one of my favorites for sure.
All right, let's see the items. We get Jake here on a banana, and he gets a little bit of a trail there. That's going to be crucial for this. But we do see Pete getting hit.
Yeah, Jake ended up actually pulling triple bananas and trailed multiple people at the beginning there. Hopefully not his teammates, but...
So Jake sitting here in first with a red shell, which is great, because if someone passes him, he could be like, you're not passing go, you are not collecting 200.
We have Pete starting from 7th, but he can always pull up. It's the first track with very much time to just get ahead.
Yeah. It's also Pete. Like I just said, we never count Pete out. Mr. Fit. Now, Pete needs to do one thing, Charlie. What is it?
Get his coins up.
He needs to get his coins up. King, you cannot be winning a track with 0 coins.
it's actually kind of hard to get coins when you're going from all the way back there because A, you're not pulling coins in the boxes, and B, other people in front of you are the ones grabbing all the coins.
That is true.
So,
Oh no! We see Pete taking a little bit of a shortcut there using a shroom, which is super helpful. Now we do see Jake, you know, he's got a little competition right there. Oh my gosh. The green shell boom, 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 boom.
greens are very dangerous no
I
matter
love
where
green.
you are. They can just ruin your day.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually looks like he has triple greens, and he's trying to snipe the other players.
I couldn't get it though, but that's okay. You know, we're on the last lap, but that's fine. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, the shrooms are great. Trying to get a snipe here, couldn't get it. Come on. Okay, we get a boo in fourth. It's kind of If it's an oh, that's unfortunate. All right, but let's look and see. You know, with the blue team, I'm never like doubting them.
Yeah.
Because in 1 second they could just be like, okay, I'm gonna win.
Yeah, they're definitely a little bit behind right now, but it does, they can definitely pull up.
It's also, you know, this is game 1 of a best of 3 series. So, hey, we're gonna use this first game as kind of information as well, and that's super crucial in literally any game, any format. Unless it's best of 1.
Yeah.
That's not
That
good.
would be kind of unfortunate. It's definitely good to just, you know, take a few points off yourself maybe, just to fish out what the other team is planning on doing and where they're at.
Mhm.
And then just use their mistakes or anything against them in the future matches.
All right, we're going to Sweet Sweet Canyon. I don't know anything about this track.
I actually really like this track. There is 2 different paths you can take depending on A, if you want to branch out from your teammates, and B, just one of them being faster than the other.
Okay.
There's also a shortcut towards the end, which is pretty nice, and it is all just sweets. Everything is sweetly colored, and it's just a bunch of food, which is pretty nice.
Aesthetically pleasing.
If you will, yeah.
But we do see Jake here in third, getting the double box, using the shroom off rip, and gets the green shell.
Nice.
Sitting here in a cool, calm, collected third. Now, is the pink side the one you want to be on?
Yes, the pink side is actually quicker, and this is the cut with the mushroom right here. The pink side being quicker is both good and bad because it means a lot of people will be taking it. So sometimes, especially if they've got rotating items, they'll just decide to split up and be like, hey, I'm gonna go on blue, just to create some space. That way none of us bump into each other really bad.
Yeah. All right, but we do see Jake has a red shell here, trying to see what the op has.
Which can be kind of hard, especially with the water and everything kind of distorting it.
But, I mean, the fire flower, actually not a bad item right here.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with the fire flower, and if you need to get rid of it, you can either just toss it back a bunch of times or toss it once and then just let it time out.
All right, but now he's holding the banana, and we see Pete here in second, has the fire flower as well.
I'm getting a lot of fire up in here.
But do you see what Pete has now? He's got 10 coins.
Let's see if Jake can follow his lead and get up there too.
He's got to get his money up.
Yeah.
The double reds is super crucial here.
Yeah, especially because it looks like they have just one person up front. So if they can really get that person out, it can help boost us all up and get us quite a few points.
Does he get the snipe? But he gets the... Oh!
Someone got redded right on cut.
And we
really
see,
unfortunate.
We see Pete, Mr. Perkins, getting first, Jake getting third. So that is an MCC 1-3-4-5 finish, which is very good.
A really nice assistance to their goal.
And this makes it a manageable game here. All right. Now, what cup is this?
This is the Mushroom Cup.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
And we're going on to Thwomp Ruins.
Thwomp
I
Ruins.
love Thwomp Ruins.
I hate the word thwomp because it comes out wonky, but I do love this track.
It is actually one of the tracks I pick the most. It is one of my best performing tracks, actually.
I can't let the ops know that. I'm kidding. All right. Now again, Pete is on the left, Jake is on the right. This is going to determine the momentum. That's what this is. That's what game 1 is always. Now, if they lose by a little bit, momentum is nowhere. It's in no one's favor. If they win by a little bit, it's no one's favor. Now, the MCC crew, they do a really good job of taking that little bit and making it a lot.
Yeah. If they get the top spots here, it can really just throw them over. I'm pretty sure, based on the math, how it'll turn out. And this track is pretty easy to get back up on.
Oh, we see Pete getting trailed there, but he has a nice little red shell to kind of help him back. But
it did hit someone. There we go.
Okay.
Nice. These mushrooms, they're okay for this track. They're not the greatest. There is one spot at the beginning of the race of the
but
track.
a green shell hits him.
Yikes.
So he decides to go backwards to get more coins. My man, I love that.
Yeah.
Now the quad shrooms was actually, it was kind of mid, but like, you know what? There's a little shortcut right here. Boop, and boom.
And he can actually use these shrooms up front around the item boxes just to like get him a little ramp over there and throw him over.
Which is right here. And he's got that nice star and triple shrooms, which is super awesome. Let's see what he can do with this. Now we do see we've got Jake sitting in 5th with a fire flower and a red shell. I mean, those are kind of items off rip.
It can be kind of hard in this track, especially with the walls, because it can just cause a bunch of bouncing and ricocheting, especially when you're close to your teammates.
Yeah. But again, we get the shrooms. These are very useful. He needs to kind of preserve at least one of them, but with the red shell coming behind you, there's not much you can do as he gets hit.
Yeah, sometimes when you have the triple items, it'll just the red shell will just slide right through the triple items and hit you anyways, which is quite unfortunate.
Using the star right now, popping that, you know, it's gonna help you get a little bit of leeway. I mean, it's kind of what you need.
It also helps you from getting hit by items. It gives you like a little wiggle room with your lines if you need to go a little bit differently.
Using the boo and getting a banana is not what you want right there.
Yeah, it's quite unfortunate when most of the people you can pull from are just going to be getting more protection items when you really need an offensive item.
Yeah. All right, let's see what we can do here. Jake gets stuck on a wall, but I mean, it's fine. It's fine. All right, so I do think Danville will be taking game 1, but that's okay.
Yeah, because there's 2 more games, and if anything, that just gave them more incentive to just push forward.
Yeah, now they're gonna start trying. I mean, I guess, right?
Yeah, I had to give them a first game.
Yeah, the point of Mario Kart is to bring their confidence up to then lower it substantially, and I would know that from playing the Mario Kart team. They do not care about feelings.
Not really,
and
no.
It hurts. It hurts a lot.
Yikes.
I love the Mario Kart team. Can't say anything bad about them, except for when they hurt me. All right, so we figured out that it's not actually a cup schedule, but there is a ban process. So
yes.
If you were Danville right now, what would you be picking?
Danville actually won't be picking right now.
Oh, yeah, true. They would be banning.
Yes, right now, I'm pretty sure how this will work is that MCC will ban a cup and pick a cup.
Okay.
And when they ban a cup, it means that cup cannot be picked in the entire game, even during the next cup pick, if we have one. And so right now, they're likely going to pick a cup that will, really, like, makes them comfortable, so that way they have that little wiggle room and can get through to the final round. And they will also likely ban a cup that they know Danville has picked a lot.
Yeah. What cup would I like? Probably the one with Excite Bike.
So the egg cup, which is actually a cup they really like.
Gosh.
I also really like this cup. I love Yoshi Circuit.
You're gonna have to move over. I'm taking that mic when Excite Bike comes up. So which one? This is. Don't tell me it's something with Yoshi. It's the track is shaped like Yoshi.
Yeah, it's Yoshi Circuit actually.
Dang it! that was the one in my head.
This is actually a pretty nice bagger track, and there's also a pretty nice cut at the beginning. Okay. So sometimes you'll see people up here just back up a little bit so they can try and get a lower box item, a lower place item box, because it can give them a mushroom that allows them to do the cut. Yeah,
and the cup is like, I mean, I don't even know it exists, but it's right there in front of Jake.
Right through the waterfall right there.
Now we do see Pete in 6th with a green shell. Well, Jake has nothing in 4th, but you know what he's got? Amazing drift skills. Oh, and Pete gets hit by a banana, but it's fine. It's
backing up to get the item boxes, which is actually a pretty good idea in this space because it gives them an opportunity to really catch up. Especially because the other item boxes won't be for a little bit.
Yeah, and you know, right now is the perfect time for him to just collect his coins. Getting that star. Do you think he's going to pop that star probably right before? Well, I mean, no, he doesn't really need to because we got 3 shrooms.
I'm pretty sure it's actually kind of harder to get, there's the cut right there on Jake's point of view. It's kind of hard to get the cut with only a star, so.
Oh, okay.
It's a really nice place to use that bullet right there, actually.
We see Jake just kind of getting, you know, thrown around by some green shells, but that's okay. One player that I know is going to bounce back from it is Jake. Using these shrooms to kind of get out of dodge here. Now, I mean, we did talk about how, like, you know, Pete being in 8th is actually not terrible, and he's proving it right here by being in 2nd. With the triple greens.
It really gives, like, especially with this track, it gives them a point to just gather their bearings and catch up quite quickly.
And Jake having those quad shrooms, oh, but he gets hit.
Unfortunate trail right there.
It's just unfortunate. But we can get caught up here. The star and the golden shroom is going to be useful as heck here. He just getting red shelled left and right.
The blue shell going for their first place actually helps get their teammates up ahead a little bit, giving them opportunity to just snatch the place from them.
All right, so we see a 5th and 7th finish here from Pete and Jake. So MCC gets 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, and that's all right. That's just track 1.
Yeah, we still have 3 more to go, and next up is, I'm pretty sure, Excitebike.
Yes. Don't move over. Don't move over. Because if I have the mic by myself, I am going to scream.
And we're going to Excitebike Arena. It's a pretty fun track. You just go in a bit of an oval with some ramps, but
it's like NASCAR.
It's like NASCAR,
like
yes.
NASCAR.
There's a lot of ramps, and sometimes it can throw you off, but you know, with enough practice, it's actually quite a nice track.
I've been trying. This is the one track I've been practicing because I hate every other one.
That's unfortunate. There's a lot of very good tracks, like Coconut Mall for one of them.
I guess.
And it looks like we're starting here in the middle spots, which isn't too bad. It could be a tad better, but it's definitely not a bad place to start.
So right now, like, the one thing you kind of want is shrooms and coins.
Yes, because this track definitely relies on, oh, look at these little grass cuts, and oh, look, I drove a tiny bit faster than you at the end.
Jake sliding into the grass there. Pretty unfortunate, but you see how far he threw that banana?
Yeah.
He threw that thing like Tom Brady.
It looks like we're coming upon another item box placement here, and they just barely missed that banana placement, which was pretty nice.
Now, we do see Jake here in 7th with a shroom, and that's going to be useful because there's so many little cuts that people don't recognize.
And really can just throw you ahead when need be.
Yeah. This is also a really nice track for, like, green shells and stuff because, you know, they bounce, but it's like everybody's going in the same direction no matter what.
Yeah, no matter where you are, everyone's in the same kind of area, and also, you know, bouncing. They can't really escape, and so it's more likely to come back and just whack someone.
Ooh. I saw the little fire, and I got scared for a second.
Yeah, fires can be pretty scary. They bounce pretty bad as well.
What?
Yeah, that sometimes happens when you are just above them barely when you throw the item, and then pull back last second. Like, it's a split screen thing that can happen and just ruin it.
That's BS.
Yeah.
But we do see we got Pete here using those shrooms, just kind of, you know, let's get out of here. But he's got quad shrooms right now and gets hit by a red shell. Lucky. That's all I'm gonna say. Lucky. But we do see, you know, we've got Jake here in 3rd holding that shroom just so he can take that little shortcut here. He's got the boomerang just to kind of help. And using the back camera to not throw it backwards, which is such a crucial thing.
Yes.
And we see Jake getting 1st, and we see Pete getting 5th, and that is a 1, 2, 4, 5 finish here for MCC.
Which is a very nice improvement.
Now, is that gonna be enough to bring us back? It puts us in the lead.
It puts us in the lead. Nice. We're in the lead by, it looks like 4 points now, which
I can't do the math.
Thankfully, I can count up to 4. Um,
Shout out.
Now we're going to Dragon Driftway. It's a track that a lot of us have practiced numerous times.
Nate had me play on this track yesterday, and I could not do it. The background, I don't like it. You're doing this one by yourself. I'm good.
There's a lot of little no-item shortcuts here that can be really challenging, but can also just really throw you ahead.
Which is no item shortcut is a NISC, which I figured out last year while streaming with you. I just heard the word so many times, and I was like, okay.
You just know it exists, even
Yep.
if you don't know what it means.
Yep, I was just kind of there. I was doing the thing called vibing.
This little beginning spot is actually pretty rough at the beginning because everyone is so scrunched together, and getting these triple items can be really rough.
But Jake pulling ahead and getting second place here is really nice. Now, unfortunately, he gets a banana in the item box, but that's okay.
It gives him a little bit of room not to get knocked out, because even if the other team takes first, if everyone else takes 2, 3, 4, 5 and stuff, it's really not a bad space to be.
Yeah. All right, but he does have a red shell, which is going to be awesome, because in case anybody passes him, he could be like, nope.
And it looks like Pete just threw a blue, which thankfully will just go for the other team and their highest spot, which will once again help the team.
Yes. Now, if I was Jake, right now, I would throw the red shell backwards just so I could get the coin. That's just me, and that's why I don't play Mario Kart.
Yes, thankfully he's not going to do that because it would risk putting his team in danger.
It is we talk about risk reward a lot, and that is definitely high risk, little reward.
Yes, especially because he had a singular coin necessary to reach 10. And I'm pretty sure the coins themselves will give you about like 2 or 3 coins actually per one.
Ooh. So we see Pete, I was gonna say he's holding the blue shell as he throws it, but why did he wait so long?
Sometimes, from what I would do, you can throw the blue in a way that it will hit somebody if you're right behind them, even if they're not the one targeting it, and then it will keep targeting the person it's targeting, just because they were in the line of path.
Which is crazy. All right, Pete getting triple shrooms here is really nice. Almost got hit by the green shell, but he didn't.
Perfectly avoided that one, and it looks like someone got hit out. Not sure who.
So we see Jake getting first. We see Pete ending in
Nice.
fifth. But we get a 1, 2, 4, 5 finish here for MCC, and that's gonna put them way up.
Very beautiful, even with their highest player over there sneaking their way in there.
They took my advice of getting their money up, because now after track 1 in the game 2, they did not have a nice coin count, and now they do.
And speaking of coins, Mute City is actually a really nice place to get coins, which is both great and unfortunate because it means everyone has an equal opportunity at 10 coins pretty quickly.
Unfortunately, yes.
But
this is a Captain Falcon track. And I know this because of Smash Bros.
Nice.
And I'm smart. Just kidding.
The reason they can all get 10 coins here pretty quickly is the like purplish pink spots where they can drift on it and then obtain the coins that way.
Shout out to Kitty Cat saying, y'all are so cool. I think that is the first and only time I've heard that this year.
I hear it quite frequently, actually, so...
Well, yeah. I mean, you are pretty cool.
Thank you.
Don't ever repeat that. I didn't say that.
Alright, it looks like we're starting out here with 10 coins and a mushroom from Pete with a red, and then 6 coins with a couple mushrooms from Jake.
Jake, you cannot be that close to the edge, man. I can't have a heart attack
Thankfully,
right before
he pulled it in,
Grands.
and he's gonna go through this cut here.
Charlie is number 1 in my books.
Thank you.
Number 1 in my heart. Number 423 in the classroom.
Alright, it looks like we're up in 4th and 5th now, which is pretty nice. We're
4th and 5th.
Yes, with Pete
Big brain.
being in 5th. We also look like we have a couple other people up in like maybe 1st or 2nd, which is a very nice place for them to be. And hopefully we can just protect the spots and maybe not try and push too hard past people if it results in us dropping points.
Yeah, unfortunate. But the goal right now is just kind of protect the number 1, number 2, number 3 options here, so that way we can hold those positions. And getting the double box here is going to be crucial, and all those red shells and the stars. Stars are going to be crucial as well because it protects you from getting hit by like red shells or random green shells that are being thrown.
Which can be devastating if you're just trying to hold a spot for the whole thing.
Yes. And using it perfectly right there. Oh, but he bonks into the wall.
The bad thing about stars is that they do give you a boost, but they can be a little bit uncontrollable sometimes, and they can kind of just knock you around a bit, which is a tad unfortunate, especially when you first pop the shroom, which means you use it.
All right, but it looks like we're going to be ending here in just a little bit. Using the piranha plant. Okay, let's see where we end up here.
It looks like we got a couple middle spots.
So we got 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? I don't know. This is gonna be iffy.
We did end in 1, 2, 3, so that is giving us.
Let's
Let's go.
We win game 2 here.
Good job, guys.
We are going to be going into game 3, and this is it. Whoever wins this track is going into grand finals, which will be played tonight momentarily while I check the standings.
And they won that one by 6 points, so this is a very good matchup. They're very close right now, but I have no doubt they can pull ahead the last one.
So, the MCC Gold team has beat Heartland 2-0. Thank you for beating my bracket demon, guys. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
So, we've got MCC Gold sitting here in grand finals. Now, in MCC Grands only ever happened twice. Mario Kart? Well, Mario Kart twice. Yeah, Mario Kart twice. And then Fortnite on Monday.
Nice.
Big shout out to the Fortnite crew.
Good job, guys.
Woo! This is... Oh, looks like the stream is frozen here. Maybe there was an encoder issue. Let me check my phone real quick.
Yeah.
I'll put the Be Right Back screen on.
Yeah, occasionally the encoders overheat a bit, and we need just a moment to refigure them out.
Yep, not a big deal here. Kitty Cat saying, good job, cutesies?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for calling me cutesies. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I know that was not directed towards me in the slightest, and that is funny. Let me figure this out real quick.
And while waiting, this does mean... Thank you, Kitty Cat. This does mean that the next people to pick the cup will be Danville, who we were practicing their cups, and I think we've got a pretty nice...
Which one?
Should be... I don't see it.
All right, had a little bit of technical issues here, but we are back. We are going into game 3. Ooh.
And we're going Triforce with Wario's Gold Mine to start us off.
I love Wario's Gold Mine. It just fits the aesthetic of Wario so well.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
It's okay to say you hate it.
It can be a little tricky. There's a bunch of very tight little lines you have to do, and it can just throw you off really aggressively if something goes wrong or you get bumped too hard.
I know it's a little old for you, but the one thing that when I think of Wario's Gold Mine is these freaking bats. Freaking bats. It was a vine of this little girl. I don't want to get into it. We're going into game 3 here. Wario's Gold Mine. Now, where would you want to be in this? Would you want to be more up top, middle?
Definitely like front or middle would be a great starting place here. Mainly because this is a drafter, and that means that if you're like kind of trail behind somebody close enough without passing them, it can give you a boost and just throw you ahead of them. So it's pretty nice to start in the middle-ish area.
We see someone having a low battery. Learn to charge your stuff. We see the red shell being thrown. Doesn't look like it hits, but if Jake can get a snipe here, we can potentially get the first spot.
Can be a little bit hard on the curves, which this map does have a lot of.
We can see we've got Pete throwing a red shell here, hitting someone. He's got the
So
tree.
close.
Ooh, he threw the green shell. And it got him!
Nice.
The snipe by Jake!
Good job.
And he clipped it! You can see it in the top left. He saved that replay.
He's definitely gonna be showing that to somebody later, it seems.
It will definitely be us, probably.
Yeah. Unfortunate bats. They are kind of iffy. They're either too high to hit you or too low to hit you, it seems.
Ooh, but it looks like Jake got hit by a piranha plant there, the one that goes, hates you.
Yeah, those can be quite unfortunate, especially because when you're driving past your teammates, they're legitimately uncontrollable.
Mm-hmm.
So in this situation, it's kind of rough to get a piranha plant.
But Pete here with the triple greens is actually crucial. Is that a lag issue, or did they just fall off?
They may have fallen off.
It looks like they just fell off.
Yeah, this track is pretty easy to fall off. There's, there's rails, but not everywhere, and then there's also just the tight turns.
Mm-hmm. And Pete doing the right thing there of just throwing the green shells off to avoid hitting his teammate who's currently in front of him, which is very smart. Good by Pete there.
Yes, it's very good to just make sure that if you have a rotating greens, it's nice to just get him out of the way.
Did he get a blue shell in third?
It's possible, especially with the first place having a pretty big gap ahead.
But the golden shroom. Ooh. Okay, we get
Nice.
Pete ending in third and fourth. Jake getting fourth, sorry. So we see 3, 4, 5, 7. I think that's going to be a little bit in Danville's favor, but not by much. Only
Yes.
5.
Which isn't
Quick
that bad.
mouse. Kitty Cat saying, I'm going to be on Pinterest while I listen and watch y'all. Shout out Pinterest.
Have fun on there.
I don't think I've ever had a Pinterest. If I did, I was like 12.
I spend way too much time on Pinterest. It looks like we're going to Rainbow Road SNES.
I can't watch this.
This one is actually one of my better Rainbow Road tracks. I'm definitely better at the one that came out on this system, but this one isn't that bad either because we've put a lot of time into it consecutively.
Yeah, this one isn't as bad. It's some of the other ones, like the one where you drive on the moon.
Yeah,
Is
that
the
one's
Wii?
that's the
No, that's not.
I thought it was. I think it is.
You
I'm
might be
pretty
right.
sure it is.
Yeah.
Because I think Rainbow is the GameCube maybe or the DS. I don't know. But yeah, some of them can be a lot rougher. This one, thankfully, has a very nice darkened background, so that it kind of balances out a little bit, but it can still be rough if you look at the track that you're driving on for a little bit too long. We have some thwomps there, which can both be pretty crucial to playing this map and kind of annoying.
Yeah. But Jake holding second place here with a green shell. Could you go for the snipe or just use it as some defense? And it looks like he'll be using it for defense perfectly right there. All right, let's see. Now the double thwomp, you just want to go through that.
Yeah.
Like straight to the middle. Yep, that makes sense. Pete sitting here in 7th with a red shroom. Now, Jake getting a boombox here, kind of mid.
It's not the worst pull for sure, but it could be better. What it is good for is if the other team's last place does pull a blue. The blue will be targeting Jake, so that the boombox isn't too bad here for that reason.
True. So using, okay, using the horn.
Definitely trying to horn is
But he gets hit by a bomb. No.
really unfortunate.
We gotta get some good items here. A single banana is not going to be good enough right here.
Looks like we have Pete in 7th and Jake in 6th, but they can, they can pull up.
Mm-hmm. They can definitely work together here.
Looks like Pete is in a bullet bill, just taking the reins.
Okay, there is a blue shell. I don't know if it's going to affect it that much.
Nope, it didn't even hit, it seems.
Okay. So we're going to see a 3rd, 5th, 6th, 8th here. It's going to bring it down just a little bit, but we're still not out of this.
Yes, we definitely have time to recover from this.
Yes. A 16-point difference, but that's nothing.
That's like a good 1st and 2nd place round.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, what is next? And again, we've got the Overwatch team playing here, and the Overwatch team's cracked. They they get a little excited. So.
Yeah, so you may hear them in the background a bit.
Yep, sorry for that, but you know what? They be winning.
Yep, and it looks like we're going to Ice Outpost here. There is 2 tracks here, a green and a yellow one. Now I know one of them is faster. I'm
Do you
not
know which one?
entirely sure which one.
I think it's the green.
I'm thinking it's the green as well. Though yellow is my favorite color, so I tend to just default to yellow on this track accidentally.
That is fair. I can tell by the yellow Crocs you always wear. You're not wearing them today.
Nope.
All right, but we get the shroom, and Jake is using the shroom off rip.
Missing a box, but you know,
Hey, it's all right.
we've got another box up here that he can hit.
And then we've got Pete also sitting in 5th, taking a nice little cut here and getting it perfectly.
And looking like it, maybe the red shell maybe ran into somebody. So he thankfully avoided that one. Jake is in first with a banana, and Pete's in second with a banana and a shroom. So they're in a really nice spot here. If they can just, you know, hold
He
this.
trails, but then he falls off the track, which is
Really
no
sad.
bueno. Going from 2nd to 6th, but hey, you know what? There's 2 more laps left. Let's see what what Pete can get. Gets hit by bomb, but backs up
Yep.
and grabs those coins, which again is super crucial.
Bombs can be really unfortunate on this map because there's so many places you can be that just make it so it's pretty much impossible to avoid it.
Yeah, it's very smart to just use the bomb in those tight little areas so that way you know 100% someone is going to get hit by it.
And it
Ooh.
looks like we have a little Infinity 8 thing here.
We don't see that item very often, you know, and it's always kind of exciting to see it. Ooh,
It's likely because we have a pretty big lead in the front up there with Jake
yeah.
and his coin.
Jake looks like he's cooking here.
Holding his coin so that way he can, you know, make sure that he gets another place item.
Ooh, but gets shot.
Unfortunate shot.
That's not good here. And then Pete getting hit by a star. But he gets the triple shrooms, which is going to help him get back into the area, but then gets hit by fire. No good.
Yeah, it can definitely be a little bit hectic at this point in the race because of how everything just bounces around.
Danville doing a really good job knowing when to use that shock so that way they can kind of get into those first place areas. Now MCC finishing with a 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. That's okay. We got one more track. Let's see what we can do with this, okay?
We're at 41 and 76 right now. Let's, you know, pull it up.
Woo. This is gonna be exciting. This is the last track.
Yep. And we're going to Hyrule Circuit, a big favorite for quite a few people.
And this one you want shrooms, right?
And this one also isn't that bad to start from the back. So they're really not in a bad spot right here.
Now, whoever wins this goes into the grand finals, which will be played, I think, at 8?
I'm thinking that's when it'll be played.
I think so. And that's all right here. We are on the Legend of Zelda track. The cool part about this is that it's not coins, it's emeralds.
They're actually called rupees, I think.
Crap.
Yeah, it's likely based on the game, which I think those were they're called rupees.
Well, to be fair, it should be based on the game. Never played.
Yeah, I've only ever played the newer ones, and
Fair.
that's what they're called in there, so I guess we're just assuming.
So, especially right at that item box that Jake was just at, you know, everybody wants the doubles. And so it's like, okay, well, you know, maybe I'll just go for a single.
Yeah, it definitely gives them like a little bit of wiggle room to actually get an item when everybody else is going for a very specific box.
But we do see Pete holding first here kind of comfortably. He's got the rupee in one hand. Let's see what he can get with the second item here.
Definitely holding onto the rupee through the box because you cannot gain 2 rupees or coins at once. So by holding them, he kind of just guarantees himself a secondary item.
And if someone boos...
It also just takes the item that they don't really need at that moment.
Getting the rupee again and a bomb, which is going to be awesome. So
Yeah.
That kind of messes up a bunch of different items there.
Yeah. It's pretty hard to just get rid of a bomb. You really have to physically move your car to avoid one of those.
MCC looks like they're doing very well here.
Yep. We look like we're in second, first, and maybe third and fourth.
It's a question
Maybe
mark?
fourth and fifth, actually.
Yeah,
Not too bad.
I don't really know. Kind of hard to tell.
Oh.
Looks like Pete is just running this track though.
Yeah. Which is, you know, pretty fair. This is a pretty good running track.
Ooh, but Pete having a bomb and a boombox is going to be super, super helpful here going into the end.
Especially if a blue or something does get pulled. And it looks like we're getting towards the end. So
Looks like Pete will be taking first here.
nice. And we have someone in second, it seems.
Yep, and then we got Jake here in seventh, which is okay. Let's see where it ends up.
First, second, 7, 8.
Let's see. Ooh, okay. Unfortunately, Danville did win this one, but it is not over because we will be having MCC Gold versus Danville in the grand finals for, I think, the third season in a row?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I think so. Third or fourth. I can't remember anymore. Now, we will be back here momentarily while they get everything ready. But it's been fun. We'll be back in just a second. All right, we are back here, the Mario Kart 4v4 Grand Finals. Now, for this one, we are just going to rock Dimitri's point of view, so that way we don't have any encoders overheat or have any issues or anything like that. 1 second. Okay. Now, Danville has been a bracket demon for a while.
Yeah.
The most important thing we can do is keep calm, cool, and collected. You know in the Avengers movie when they're like, oh, well, we have an army or something, and then he just goes, yeah, well, we have a Hulk.
Yeah.
That's how I feel, except for I say, yeah, we have a Tess.
Yeah, Tess has got this for
Tess,
sure.
probably the best captain here at MCC right now. Leads this team very, very well.
Yeah, she's very good at keeping people level-headed and like in the zone when need be.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're going to transition over to that screen. Now, MCC has been on a hot streak for a while. We won CKL dominantly. Where are we going? Are we going Athens Dash again?
Yep, Athens Dash once again.
And what did you call this track? It was a roamer?
I think so. I think it's technically a shroomer, I think, but
Okay.
that just means that shrooms are really nice. Kind of iffy with tour tracks as to what they can be. They're typically never baggers,
Mhm.
for sure.
All right, here we go. Track 1. This is the momentum right here. Let's see what item Dimitri can get in just a coin, which is good. Get your money up, King.
Yes, and it looks like he's gonna be starting from the back, but Dimitri has never let one let one of the lower places hold him back very much.
Yeah, he does not care because he knows that he puts in more time than literally everybody else combined.
Yes, it's definitely very scary and intimidating sometimes by how much he'll just
Oh my
put
goodness.
in.
Oh, but he got trailed, unfortunately, but that would have been such a sick clip.
It thankfully did help his teammates a tad, though.
Mm-hmm. And that's the good thing about this 4v4 team. They are so connected that they just, like, I swear can read each other's thoughts.
Yeah, it's definitely it's definitely a testament at how well they work together, how much they've practiced.
Yes, 100%. Now we've got Dimitri here sitting here in 6th with a shroom. Let's see what else he can get. What would you possibly want?
Especially from this spot, definitely some offensive items, but the shroom isn't bad either because there are some little grass
Like that?
bit spots you can take. Yep.
All right, getting the double item and 2 shrooms, which is going to be crucial here. Let's see what he can do with these 2. Oh no, he got hit. You know, there's pros and cons to that back cam, and that was definitely one of them.
Yeah, the back cam can be both good and you know.
But he gets the boombox hit.
Yeah, which is kind of why it's nice to have a boombox in lower places. You
Mhm.
can just, you know, really kick your enemies while they're down.
Yes. So we see Dimitri here sitting in 3rd, Ryan in 2nd. Let's see what we can do. Okay,
All right.
let's look at the stats here. 2, 3, 6, 7. Not the joke. Please don't say it. Okay, it's a 1-point difference.
Not that bad. It's a pretty good starting space. You can definitely get back up.
Did say that it's momentum, but like that's a stalemate kind of.
Yeah, that's not gonna hold him back too much.
Nah. Let's see. Which one is this? This is the one that.
This is Daisy Cruiser.
Yes. And it's more optimal to be on the right side, right?
I'm pretty sure, yes. It's
Okay.
also more optimal to not go down when there's like a little hole in the floor, but it really depends on what you need once again. So
Mhm.
sometimes what's optimal can change based on your current situation.
Mm-hmm.
I do know that Dimitri really likes this track.
I personally get very confused on this track.
Yeah, I get knocked around by the tables a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It can definitely need a lot of practice, especially with the timing and stuff that can affect how this track will end up.
Yes. This team, very, very coordinated. So all they need to do is just keep their comms up and their coin count high, and then they will get a fat W here as Dimitri hits a table, but it's fine. He got a shroom just to kind of get back into that spot. Now he does fall into that little space, but he needed those items.
Going down here can be really helpful for if you need the extra items, because otherwise you just don't get as many.
Yeah. Getting triple greens here is kind of mid, but you know it's good prot. You can, yeah, throw them backwards and just kind of.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing for sure.
Ooh, the fire flower.
Fire flowers are pretty unfortunate because of all the opportunity it has to just bounce off of everything and really just knock some people up.
Now, Dimitri getting quad shrooms here is scary because I never trust Dimitri with an item in his hand.
Yeah, for sure. It looks like somebody got blue shelled out, actually. I'm thinking it was maybe the other team?
I don't think so, because I think there's a...
Ah, yes.
Yeah, they've got a person in number one.
Yeah.
Now, the boo does take Dimitri's bomb, but he's got a shroom. And you can never trust Dimitri with a shroom or item or anything. And the triple red!
Nice. This is a really nice spot to have at the third lap going in.
And it looks like Dimitri kind of threw those shells a little too early, like too separate from each other, but he kind of had to with the distance that was being there.
Especially without knowing what the other person had at that moment.
But 2, 3, 5, 7 is really good.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
No, I think that... Does that put us up? It puts us even.
Even, an exact tie, which is a pretty nice spot to be because you can only, you know, you are at equal standing.
This is the unfortunate part about Danville versus MCC. They are so close in skill level, every single one of them, and it's just like, come on, can one of you just blow the other one out?
Yes.
And preferably it being MCC.
For sure. And looks like we're going to Moonview Highway, which is a runner. So we really want to get up into the front and avoid any of these cars that'll come our way.
And I know the MCC team does somewhat like this track. I know they practice it a little bit.
Yeah. You can practice something and not like it though. For sure.
Oh, I know. I play Ice Climbers. I hate that character.
Yeah, it's looking like Dimitri's starting in second, which is a pretty nice place to be, especially with our friend in third.
Now Dimitri getting an item. What does he get here? He gets a banana. You know, like I said, Dimitri with an item is just scary.
Looks like someone ran into a bomb car right there.
All right. Now the second item is a coin. I mean, I'm a diehard coin fan.
Yes.
So like, get your money.
Get your money up. All right. It looks like we have maybe
1, 2,
1, 2, 3, maybe even
maybe
4.
4. Who knows?
It looks pretty. It's pretty close right now, so it's sort of hard to see. We may be a little bit farther back, but everyone's kind of piled up right now.
Yeah. And Dimitri decided, hey, you know what? I don't want this banana anymore. I held it for a whole lap.
Yeah, and then he got it right back.
Yeah. You know, RNG's just decided you're gonna get that banana.
I don't care what you say. You're getting it back. And we're back up here again. These little boost pads, I'm pretty sure can actually be randomized, so it's pretty good to call out first lap what order they're in, so we people know where exactly they need to head.
I didn't even know that.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, it can be randomized in certain spaces.
Interesting. Yeah, MCC is doing very well here. I mean, Dimitri's held this first position since the get-go.
Which is, you know...
And he's had a coin and a banana in his hand for, I swear, the whole game.
Yep, it just keeps coming back.
He really does not want that banana.
Threw it right into the waterfall and replaced it with a bomb.
A bomb is actually, you know, that's alright.
It's not bad.
It's alright.
Yeah, we got a few bomb cars, so maybe throwing one into those, making it an extra spot.
Oh, but he gets hit by the reds, unfortunately. Was that quad reds? And he just avoided all of them?
Yeah, thankfully, he got hit on the boost pad, so it just let him keep going. I'm pretty sure that's what happened there. So we ended up that with first, and maybe we'll get third, it looks like.
First, fourth, 6th, 7th. I mean, I don't know.
Not bad. We've got, our third place is actually tied with their third, so.
Oh my god.
We're up 1.
59 to
really
58.
Nice.
Please.
Very close matchup here. They're both doing pretty well.
Now, this is the final track in game 1.
We're back to squeaky clean.
I'm just gonna check and see if this is best of 5. Because if this is best of 5, this is the momentum setter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even in any set, but like, especially a best of 5, and especially in Mario Kart 4v4s. Let's see what they can do. Squeaky clean sprint. Now again, I think we can both agree this might be the most aesthetically pleasing
It's
map.
a very pretty map, and there's a lot of stuff to see if you really just take a moment to look around. It's very detailed.
Mm-hmm. Like the little alarm clock ahead, showing 10-10. Dimitri keeping that second spot, getting 4th.
And a green in which he almost just destroyed the 2 people in front of him with.
Let's see what item he can get here in 3rd. Red shell. There you
Pretty
go.
nice.
Boom. Red shell. Gets blown up. Okay, but a red shell.
Man, reds after reds over here.
Mr. Red Shell Man here. Going for the double item. Hitting red
2 more
shells.
reds. Very nice. It looked like the other person had a few pot items, but not enough, unfortunately for them.
Not when you get 5 red shells in a row. Nothing can save you from that.
Nope. Not unless they don't space their items out well enough, but thankfully Dimitri did.
Mm-hmm. Now Dimitri, very close to having 10 coins, which is actually the make or break here. But he's got 8, and he's holding 1.
And thankfully, this singular coin in his hand can really just boost him up to 10.
Yep. Ooh, but he hits the walls. That is not a Dimitri move that we see very often. Okay, back to 9. Holding a banana.
Bananas just keep returning.
Okay, let's see.
And now we can go up top up here, which is where the other person's gonna go.
I thought he
Such a
almost just
close
sniped
snipe.
him again.
Ah. Alright, and it looks like we're gonna trick off of this little sink thing and get another box.
Gotta be careful of that red shell. Does avoid it, but gets hit by the green.
Quite an unfortunate placement. The greens do sometimes bounce back and hit you.
Yeah, that is not what he wanted right there. And he gets hit by something else.
It was a boomerang, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. Which can be, kind of hard to throw him there, especially with the little lip. But
This shroom here is kind of iffy, but he could take a little bit of a cut here.
it looks like he's gonna go for shrooms. There we go.
Shrooms.
More shrooms.
Landing on the plat, which is okay.
Yeah, it would have been way worse if he had been still in fighter because it would have knocked him down and made recovery harder.
Yeah.
Looks like we're in maybe 4th, 6th, 7th, and 8th.
So unfortunately, I do think MCC is going to lose the first game here, but that's okay, right? I think. Okay, it is best of 3.
So it's not a deal breaker yet. We still have 2 more games.
2 more games. You know, they kept it close. They kept it close. They kept it close. And then in the very end, they let it slip a little bit, right? Now, Tess as the captain is going to reel those players in and be like, get your head out of your butt.
Yeah, pull up, back into the game.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. So MCC bans a track and picks one here.
Yep. So they're up next on the pickin', which is pretty exciting.
Tess mentioned. Shout out,
Yes,
Augie.
Tess is always mentioned in this household.
Yes. Now, if this were you, what cup would you pick?
I would probably, I don't know. I would definitely pick something that has a lot of room for recovery. Something that has been well practiced, which personally for me would either be the Egg Cup or Golden Dash. But for them, there's they've practiced quite a few tracks, so it's kind of hard to understand where their head's at right now.
Me personally, I would be picking Egg.
Yeah.
Why?
Excite Bike.
Excite Bike.
Excite Bike being your favorite track.
It's the best track. Let's get that straight.
Not sure.
Oh, we can fight later. It's fine. You'll beat me up, but it's fair. Can
And it looks like we're going back into the game.
you guess what cup?
Oh,
Without looking.
if I had to guess, maybe fruit? Was it? I don't know.
This is Madrid Drive.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. We could tell in just a second.
This is Madrid, which is the Shell Cup. That was my second idea.
Uh-huh.
They like both of those.
Uh-huh.
And it looks like we're going to Madrid Drive, which isn't bad because because they are starting front and middle-ish, kind of, which is a pretty nice place to be here.
Who are they facing? They are currently going up against Danville right now. Dimitri holding this one spot. That's kind of where we expect Dimitri always. Getting a coin here.
Looks like their enemy has a bit of a red, and they drafted right on up.
Trying to trail the red to hit Dimitri. I mean, the only thing you can do against MCC is slow Dimitri down. And anything you can do, do it. Because he will find a way back into first here. And it's going to be like this.
Taking a little cut there to get back up into second.
It's fine, it's fine. Crazy items here by Dimitri. The shroom into the red shell, making sure that the people behind him don't have something.
Definitely trying to decide what would be best here. Whether it's to pick out that fraud up there or, you know, just hold it a little bit.
Now, it really depends on what item he gets here, which is a shroom. So it might be effective to throw the red shell and shroom.
And there was the thankfulness of the back cameras due to its ability to let him avoid the green. You may just want to try and hold this because, you know, one person up front isn't that bad, but don't want to start a little chain reaction there.
But he needed to get rid of it just so he could take that little bit of a cut there. Do you need a shroom for that?
I'm pretty sure you do, but I'm thinking there might be other, like if you've practiced a no item shortcut enough, maybe it might just be really hard.
Yeah.
There's a lot of land to clear there.
All right, Dimitri taking a... Let's see what the other item is. It's a coin. That's no good right here.
Really unfortunate. As long as he can hold second.
Oh, but that red shell's coming in. He was trying to... I don't remember what it's called. He was trying
wall dodge.
Yeah, wall dodge.
Yeah, and that's essentially where you slam the back of your car into the wall or whatever as hard as possible, so that way it hits whatever the back of the car is in, besides you or the item you're trailing.
All right, so we see Dimitri ending in 6th here. We see Ryan in 2, Tess in 5th, Roby in 7th. Only a 5-point difference.
Yeah.
All right.
Recoverable.
Yeah. This MCC team, they got it.
And it looks like we're going into Rosalina's Ice World, which, to my knowledge, is another another favorite of Dimitri's, if I remember right. So, you know, not bad. I do kind of want to get up front on this one, but you know, what better place to start from than the bottom?
All right, Rosalina's Ice World. This is a map I'm okay with.
Yeah, it's not bad. I think it's also very pretty, very nice.
It's not too much.
Yeah, it doesn't like give me a headache whenever I look at it.
Does it look like Pokeballs?
Yeah. All right.
Let's see the items that Dimitri is going to get here. A shroom.
It's really valuable to be up front up here because these are, you know, it's the best way to get the coins.
Yeah.
Get your money up.
Yeah, very tight spaces, and if you're up front, you get the coins, which is my favorite part of this game.
It's like you got a banana and a coin once again.
Hey.
In first place, and he maybe just hold that. Thankfully, he was hit just in time to get a green and block from a secondary red.
And before the first lap is over, Dimitri already has 10 coins. My king!
And a tiny bit of a lead.
But he gets hit by a red shell, unfortunately. Let's see what he can do here.
But this does grant him a second place item box, which will help him get back into first.
Getting rid of that prot there in first, super crucial. And seeing that the #1 player has only a coin. Getting the double item box again.
And right there, he actually did a no item like shortcut type of thing. You basically have to drift very specifically in order to get back onto that little ramp without a mushroom.
And that's the interesting part about Mario Kart is I would have never thought of something like that.
Yeah, it's somebody has definitely just rammed their head into the wall 100 times trying to figure out what that was.
Oh, 100%. Now, the good part about Dimitri here in first is the double prod. Unfortunately, one of it's taken away.
But
But
it got
again-
right back.
Yep, get that double prod king.
And 10 coins. It does, however, look like Danville has someone lagging a bit behind. It's likely so that they can obtain a shock of sorts, so our team is likely keeping an eye on them.
Dimitri doing a great job of watching that for that green shell.
Which looks like it may have exploded on a wall, thankfully.
So why did Dimitri get rid of the items right
He may be trying to slow down second place because he realized that the blue was coming.
Very smart, very smart. Okay,
Thankfully, though, we got second, third, maybe fourth.
let's see. 2, 3, 5, 6.
Not
That's gonna
bad.
That's gonna be really good for us. Now we do see Danville in 1, 2, 3, but that's okay.
Thankfully, we have 3 ties, it seems.
It's only a 2-point difference
Yeah.
going into track 3 here. Woo!
Which is... Bowser's Castle 3. I
Oh.
really like this track. This is definitely one of my favorites.
I'm glad someone does. I do not like monocolored tracks that much because I just get kind of bored. But like, this is one I'm like, yeah, okay.
I like the fire. I think it's pretty nice. It's just really an exciting a track for me personally. But it's also a pretty nice place to get up from, especially since they had a few spots towards the back.
Now we do see Dimitri here in the 3rd position. Is that beneficial?
So this track, it's like a shroomer. It's
Okay.
kind of a shroomer, which and it's good to start from the back here. But it's not like awful to start from the front either. So it's really not that bad that he started in 3.
Dimitri fighting just to get an item box, but couldn't get one.
Tess ramming her car into DC, it seems, and getting rid of the prod successfully.
Okay, this boombox is crucial because it could hit his teammates as well, and it doesn't, which is perfect.
Yeah, keeping an eye just to make sure they get really nice spacing out there.
Oh, wow.
Him and Tess teaming up to get rid of the prod and then hitting with a secondary red. Is that Roby?
That's called coordination.
Yeah. Definitely a lot of, hey, let's take this person out real quick.
Now, they're doing a perfect job here of maintaining the 1 and 2 spots, which they need. They just need it.
Especially with the protection they have. Especially with Roby having a horn in first place and aptly protecting himself from a blue shell, and then Dimitri having 2 reds in second.
Yes, this is everything for them. Ooh, the little trick off the thwomp.
That can be pretty hard to score if you have just the wrong timing, because it'll go up right at the wrong time and you won't hit it, and you'll hit it just wrong.
I would be so sad if that's like how my season ended was because of some stupid flaw.
Yeah, the thwomps, they can be your worst enemy or your best friend, really.
This is probably like the best like place you can do, or place you can have right now. Is we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got double prot in second. That's not a red shell.
I think it likely got like hit on something or some other.
This was perfect here. 1, 2, question 3.
3 and then 8.
And then 8,
unfortunately,
but that's fine.
Somebody's got to go to the back occasionally.
Hey, just looking for those items. That's what I'm gonna say.
And let's see how this ends out.
Okay,
Nice.
we got 9 more. Wait, no.
It wasn't a 9-point difference.
I give up. It was a 9-point difference.
Yeah.
It's been a long day. That's what I'm gonna.
Now
blame.
we're back on the Rainbow Road, and it looks like this is the Wii Rainbow Road.
I believe so. This
Yeah.
is the one that.
My
I think-
least favorite for sure.
Yes, definitely my least favorite as well. But if MCC goes positive here, we get a dub.
Yep, and I know for sure that they have played this and practiced this way more than I have. So I'm feeling hopeful for sure. And they're starting in a pretty nice spot, so maybe just Get away from anybody who can maybe pull some troublesome items.
All right, getting a shroom here. Dimitri getting hit in the 8th, but that's okay, right? You can get some good items to help you get back up.
Yep.
This is, I mean, this is just how Mario Kart is. Sometimes it's just so tense, especially, you know, this could be it,
Yeah.
you know? But like, whew, if there's one person I know that can do this track, it's Dimitri. Right here, that's so cool.
Very nice. That encompasses a little jump right before going off the edge there.
Which is so interesting. Whoever thought of that? Genius. And then just skipping that whole section.
Yeah, you have to get really tight there, but if you go too tight, it'll just throw you into the abyss, and that's a pretty lengthy recovery.
We see Dimitri here in 5th with a shroom, with quad shrooms here.
It's not really the best on this track. There's not very many shortcuts or anything, but, you know, it's not impossible to use them.
Yeah. You know, and this is going to be fine if someone, you know, gets hit with like a shell or a banana. You just quickly go in front of them and gain a lot of distance.
It is a little bit hard from my perspective to gain coins on this track, especially if you're not, like, immediately in first. Because there's just not as many that are laid out on the ground. There are a lot of them on the little ramps and the jumping part.
Yes, but we do see Dimitri here in 4th with a Danville person in front of him, but we look like we have got 1, 2, 4 here.
With maybe someone in the back trying to get some good items to help boost everybody.
Which is very smart here by MCC. Using those shrooms just to go faster than everybody else, especially when you only have 4 coins.
Very helpful for sure.
I think this red shell is also crucial. They're probably yelling right now, blue, blue.
And he just jumped over the blue shell.
Which is very impressive.
Very impressive. Great amount of timing just with that.
Blue shell not really affecting us in the way that we, you know, in a way that usually people would think a blue shell would.
Yes. Thankfully we had, and I think we just got a shock, so that is also extremely helpful. I'm thinking that's what that was because the screen went dark. So that's also very helpful, which is why they have somebody all the way in the back.
Yeah, and like, Dimitri sitting here in 3rd with 2 reds and fire, like, what do you do? You can't get past him.
Yeah, he's just gonna get you out of there if you try.
He's gonna be like, oh no, you had double prot. Take a red, or take a fire, you know?
Looks like the ghost stole the reds, but
it's fine because he blew up a red. So it looks like we've got, what was it?
1, 2, 3, maybe?
Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3, 6.
Nice.
That is a game to win here for MCC. Come on.
And you don't really have to have like the most points on your team to be the most helpful. You definitely have to have somebody drop to the back a little bit to really just boost the rest of your teammates, because otherwise it would give the other team more opportunity to just get up there and snatch stuff from the top players.
Yeah, now we are going into a game 3.
This does mean Danville picks the next track.
Yeah, now this could be the curse breaker.
Yeah.
It's a question mark, right? You never know.
But according to Ryan's little me's face, the exclamation point, I am so believing in us right now. Big exclamation point.
I do love the crowns. Those are awesome.
Really just oh, you won that? Now we're gonna praise you very well for that. Good job, guys.
Very good stuff here. Whew. Game 3. National championship on the line. I mean, it's Danville.
Yeah.
You know, we go against these guys all the time.
And like we played a bit with them outside of competition too, so we know them a little bit.
Getting a lot of love here in the chat. Augie saying, woo! Shays, is it Shays or Shaz?
Shays?
Shays? Saying, way to work at MCC! Exclamation point face, haha. Lily throwing up some partying here. We got a Dimitri question mark. That's literally crazy. Got him.
And if you don't understand that joke, it's because Dimitri's little gamer tag is crazy.
Crazy. Crazy Flame?
Yep, Crazy Flame.
All right. Now, put yourself in their shoes. What cup are you picking?
What am I picking? Well, we're coming at a pretty big high. I
Mhm.
would definitely pick something I'm super comfortable in just to, keep it going. I think with how the team works, I would likely pick, maybe fruit now? No. Shrooms. Oh,
Shroom.
yes, it was Danville picking. There
Yep.
we go.
So we're going Mario Kart Stadium.
Definitely just, again, like, everyone knows
this
this
is
track.
This is the track of all time.
Yeah.
It's not the best, it's not the worst. It's a very good mid track.
Everyone's comfortable on this one for sure.
This is the tone setter for game 3. Now, Dimitri sitting in that first spot. Let's see what MCC can do here. Set the tone.
All right.
Here we go.
And looks like we're starting off in first and a little bit of snaking around here. Just to make sure we get an extra tight line for the inner box.
See, this is interesting, just the hop, hop, hop.
Yep, because, sometimes it's easier just to hop through some off-road than to go around the full way because it's just quicker.
Now, unfortunately, Dimitri getting hit by a red shell, not the best when you're holding just a coin in first, but it's Dimitri.
We'll make it back.
He'll make it back, and if he doesn't, it's because the game was lagging, it's because his dog ate his homework, just a bunch of it.
Looks like we took a little bit of a cut here. We got some fire flowers going about.
Perfect snipes here by MCC. Dimitri sitting in third, another fire flower.
Yep, and it looks like Tess is up there battling with a little opponent up there, and we just missed that bomb. Nice.
Good stuff, good stuff. Come on, MCC, set the tone for game 3.
Trying to just get rid of those into the next box.
Dude, you gotta be mashing. He's a mashing demon
Yeah,
right
it can
there.
be really rough, and it looks like we totally destroyed that little cut there.
Perfect stuff there. Now we're seeing Danville holding first and second, but, it's that saying, again, they have these people, but do they have a Dimitri? The answer is probably not. And he gets hit by a red shell, getting a shroom and a red shell back.
Unfortunate piranha plant right there.
But Dimitri does get him in the back with a red shell.
Turning on the motion glider to help, take this line as tight as possible.
And Dimitri
Nice.
ending here in second.
Really nice.
Okay. We got 2, 5, 6, 7. We do not go positive there, but it is close. Only
Nice.
5 again. Just again.
We've been at 5 before.
He did the thing. He did it again.
He did do it.
He did do, in fact, the thing.
And we're going to water park.
I don't know if I like this track.
Not really?
No, I'm not really feeling it.
I think they got this. I think I like this track.
You think you like this track?
Yeah.
I think our MCC crew does like this track as well. Getting a lot of love here in the MCC chat. Big shout out to all of you watching. This is Grand Finals. Track 2, Game 3. Let's see what we can get here. Now, what do you kind of want to be? You want, like, shrooms? What do you kind of want?
This is definitely a runner, so you definitely want a lot of protection once you get up there. That's the first thing you want to do is get up there. And then a lot of coins, too. You don't want someone to just overtake you.
Yeah. Getting a red shell here in first is very crucial. If someone passes him, he's like, got him.
A very nice pull for a first place item box. Unless he was in second at that point. But
He was in
very
second.
nice.
Yeah.
It may not seem like a lot, but a first and a second place box can be quite the difference.
Very big difference here. Now he's going to be getting his red shell blown up, but he's going to get hit by a red shell.
Thankfully, we have a little box right here that he can just,
Kind of
head
scoop
into.
up. Getting just a shroom, kind of probably not what he wants 100%,
Not
but like,
super great.
you know what? It's Dimitri. Never count him out. Let's see what item.
Another shroom.
Mario Kart is preying on Dimitri's downfall here.
Unfortunately, though, it only the second lap.
Yeah. You mean fortunately?
Yeah, unfortunately for the game.
Oh,
Who wants the
true.
failure so bad.
And there we go. We get a star and triple shrooms. This is a little bit better of items for Dimitri, I guess.
Yeah. Oh.
And to get rid of those green shells, you know, very crucial there. Dimitri sitting here in 7th. But it looks like the rest of the team is doing very well at holding their positions. Yeah, they've got someone in first, but who cares, right?
Right, it looks like blue just got pulled against us, but, you know, we're still pulling up.
Dimitri just holding the star, using it right here. I don't know why. Don't ask me.
Likely trying to just get out that person right there towards the end.
Smart. Using the shroom again. Hitting a piranha plant, that's actually not terrible.
Definitely making some distance so that he doesn't take out his teammate. And
We're
going for
ending in
second.
second. All right.
Nice. Second,
We get 2,
third,
3, 4,
fourth.
6. There we go.
Nice.
That is positive. Woo.
And we are
They
tied.
gotta stop doing this, man. All right, are we in track? We are now in track 3.
Yep, we're going to Sweet Sweet Canyon.
Okay. I gotta lock in. Give me 1 second.
This isn't a bad place to be. We're tied.
I just chugged a monster.
Chugging monsters to get through the day.
I don't think I have blood. I think the only thing in my veins right now is monster.
Really unfortunate. I need to get some of that back.
Nope. Not during grand finals of a Mario Kart stream.
You're right.
Sweet Canyon. Another aesthetically pleasing track.
Yeah, I just can't go wrong. It's very pastel-y colored too.
Secretly watching from class. Shh, go Tigers. Shout out Scott Turner playing tomorrow in the Street Fighter bracket. All right, what item is Dimitri going to get here? Retro
Nice
off rip.
red, getting rid of that first place person.
Mwah! Beautiful stuff there by Dimitri. He said, I do not care about your first place. I want it. I'm going to take it.
The second place isn't bad to start with.
Yes. Better items. Most of the time.
And
Alright.
thankfully we had some little bit of a protection. Unfortunately, they had 2 reds.
Yeah, unfortunately, but you know what? It's Dimitri. 7th place means nothing to this guy.
Especially in this track. You can get a nice mushroom here.
Which he just
There
did.
we go.
And he's in 2nd.
Right
Oh, I
back
just
up.
said-
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter with Dimitri.
We do have a little bit of green here, but it looks like it got exploded.
Looks like a
Thankfully.
teammate got hit by a green shell. Oh, and Dimitri. Oh,
Thankfully, he got hit right on the glider and I scooped him up.
yep, good stuff there. Looks like everybody's just very close together.
Yeah,
and
this can be a little bit dangerous. We see some people splitting off over there, it seems.
just to create that separation that's very needed in very close situations, just as this one. Now Dimitri at 8th, going. Oh, gets hit by a fire flower, but he gets the double.
And he gets a little star and a mushroom. Perfect for this cut right here.
All right, going into lap 3, what is Dimitri going to do? Hopefully get better items. Like the triple shroom.
With a bomb just destroying everyone in the middle right there.
Yep, gives us the nice 4th place here with Dimitri.
Scooting up to 3rd.
Okay, DC just stuck on a wall there?
Seems like it. Sometimes you just take a bad turn.
Well, sometimes you just want to get stuck on a wall.
Yeah,
Me too.
that's typically what I want actually.
So we got a boombox here in 3rd. Looks like Tets has 2nd as well.
With a little bit of a mushroom cut there.
The boombox is crucial because he can just blow people up, but that's fine. Let's see where we end up here. 2, 3, 5, 6. Positive again for us.
Yeah, pretty nice place to be. And we're going to Thwomp Ruins.
We have a 3-point difference here, ladies and gentlemen. If you thought it could be closer, you were definitely wrong. This is the last track, Game 3, Grand Finals, Thwomp Ruins.
Really got to put it there all in.
Yes. Another ring for the Mario Kart team. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, too many.
Too many.
Too many. Order my ring, please. Oh my god, I feel sick. Augie, tell me about it.
So do we.
So do we. Not Dimitri. MCC has to keep their foot on the gas here. Come on, I'm gonna chug the rest of my monster.
Alrighty, and we are on the final race. Dimitri starting in what looks like 5th.
And that's all right.
Not bad, not bad. We can get up there.
Not bad. And you want shrooms, so you can take these little cuts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dimitri just starts so fast. He's taking it without a shroom.
Yeah, you can do that. It can be a little bit hard, but definitely with enough practice, you can just snatch that up.
Better player difference.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is.
We're going down into the water here because it's actually faster.
And he has double prod. This is probably best case scenario for Dimitri right here.
Definitely giving it his all. Circling around these little corners.
Oh, it's Dimitri. He's always giving it his all.
And about to take this little cut right here.
They were like, oh, we hope you don't have double prod. And Dimitri said, actually,
I do.
I do. Gets hit by a red shell, but that's okay. Better items.
Doing a little bit of a jump in to get his stuff back up.
Fortunately, only gets a green shell here. And there is a bunch of Danville players in front of him. Oh, but he gets hit by a boomerang. No bueno, no
Fortunate
bueno.
boomerang, but that is now done, it seems. Oh.
That's good. Oh, but he gets stuck. And no. Okay. We got to get back on track. These triple bananas are really not going to do it here in 8th.
Trying to just drop him around the tight corners, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to trick up the other team while also informing his own team what is up.
Yes. All right. Do you think Dimitri's going to save this shroom just to get faster into this cut?
Likely, yeah.
Yep.
Just to get 3 more.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing a few greens right there. Definitely got to be careful here. And
Yeah.
it's destroyed by the little circle thingy there.
Now, this is crucial. This
Really
is the
gotta
last
just-
lap.
Pull up right there, for
Mhm.
sure.
We see Ryan sitting here in 3rd. He throws the red shell. Why don't you throw the red shells? Oh, they're not gonna hit his teammate.
Nope. They won't go for the teammate, thankfully.
Oh my
Maybe giving the
goodness.
teammate a chance to get a little bit higher, maybe?
Oh my
we'll
goodness.
see.
This is so close. 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know
See
what's
where
gonna
we
happen. But, okay, we're ending in 2, 3, 4, 7. Oh my goodness!
It's a tie!
We end in a tie?
Man!
What?
What's happening now, guys?
I don't think I've ever seen it end in a tie.
Alright. That's so
What the
close.
heck?
Correct, Augie. Alright, this just gives us another opportunity to jump in and snatch it away from them.
I swear the Mario Kart team does this on purpose.
They
They
just-
know that I don't have blood in my system and it's only monster and this is the one thing that's gonna make me pop like a zit.
They just want to freak Max out a little bit and keep us all on our toes.
All right, so real quick, what's going to happen is they're going to go into an OT game. Nate is currently checking the manual to see which cup it is. You're saying my heart rate? Tell me about it. I don't think I have a heart.
Yeah, he chugged a whole little monster right here.
Little.
Average sized.
Oh, I'm clutching my pearls.
Yes, so are we.
So are we.
Pearls have been clutched.
Whew. This is like, this is the most perfect way. This game sucks. My heart, bro.
It can, yeah, for sure.
I thought we won by like a point.
Yeah, and we tied exactly, but that just means we have a whole opportunity to just...
I'm too
Wreck 'em.
old for this. Tell me about it. I'm only 24, but I feel like I'm 48. Average sized in quotes. Shout out, Evan. All right, it looks like they're going to be going into a cup. We don't know which one.
Yeah, it's definitely probably just a pre-picked cup, so that way nobody gets a specific advantage here.
Lots of love in the chat for the average sized comment there. It's getting a lot of love.
It looks like we're going to
I don't remember, but it's the airport.
Star Cup, I think, is what it's called.
I need a second.
It's okay, it's okay.
Whew.
We're going to Sunshine Airport right now. where we're gonna take off and steal the championship.
That was slick. That was slick by Charlie here.
Thank you, thank you. Starting in first here, which is actually pretty good with this track being a runner.
Let's go, MCC. Getting a lot of love. Let's get a lot of love here for MCC in a weird tiebreaker grand finals?
Yeah, they really just love making us all wait.
Yeah, they love when Max gets hurt emotionally, mentally, and physically. Dimitri here holding that coin, getting his coins up. Good stuff, King.
Going down here to try and get another item.
Okay,
Got
a shroom.
Shroom?
Shroom is actually not terrible here.
Yeah, not the worst.
Not the worst, not the best, but not the worst.
Thankfully avoiding those greens by going over on the glider.
Mm-hmm. Big shout out to everybody that's watching. I mean, this is a gut wrencher right now.
Got a couple prot, which isn't too bad, especially with our friend in second up there.
Looks like, do we have, who's up front? Oh.
Absolutely sniping him with a green, and our friend Capitalism, aka Ryan, is in second, it seems.
Let's go, let's go. Okay. Dimitri holding this green shell.
Taking
I mean,
over
if
second.
there's one person that can snipe DC right now, it's him.
So close. Are we
No,
gonna
he
get
did
it?
trigonometry?
Ah.
He couldn't get it. But that's fine, that's fine. He's got the shroom. Let's see what he can do here with it. Uses it just to get those double boxes. Gets the perfect red shell. And what?
Oh, unfortunate boombox.
Oh, stupid boombox. Alright, he's got the banana and he's still in second though, so he's got a little bit of prot going into this final lap. Come on.
Look, we
Gets a
got-
shroom.
Yep.
Not terrible. Not the worst. Not the best. But it's fine.
It looks like somebody behind him has a fire flower.
Using that shroom to take that little cut in the grass there. Perfect stuff by Dimitri.
Definitely get some distance.
Mm-hmm. All right. Come on, Dimitri. You can do this. Looks
Got
like
a
we've got a
red
lot of MCC crew in the back. And that shock.
Yep, got a shock there, which isn't too bad with it being on the glider, thankfully, which is allowing him to keep his momentum and getting up.
Dimitri taking one here.
Despite the shock, he pulled through. And let's
Come
see
on,
what everyone else
MCC.
ends up.
1, 2, 4, 7.
Not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
That's positive.
Nice, nice. Good job, guys.
A 11-point difference here. I
Sick.
think that's one of the highest we've seen in the first track.
Definitely running on a high with a lot of enthusiasm.
Dolphin Shoals. I don't know anything about this. Come on, chat. Let's get some more love for MCC here. That is a lead. Big shout outs to Call Me Corin in the chat. Big shout out to everybody.
Everybody, yep. Alright.
Getting a lot of tiger emojis in the chat. Awesome. I love to see it. I love to see it.
Let me have some little tigers.
Keep the pressure on them, MCC. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Just gotta stress them out into, you know.
I don't understand anything, but I understand numbers. That is the best way to go about this. We are currently up 11.
Yes, we're positive 11, which is great, and we're starting out in first.
All right. Now, Dimitri's one of those guys where if Dimitri's in the game, I know we have a chance, no matter what. But he gets hit by a red shell. But it's Dimitri. It doesn't
get back
matter.
up.
He gets hit by red shell, I think,
It's-
every
It's
time.
the first few seconds of the game. This really isn't as detrimental as it could be.
Yeah, you can do little tricks off of the pipes.
Yep, with the little
insane.
bit of the air that's coming up out of them.
2 shrooms here.
Hopping along the eel and trying to swim our way up.
Come on, come on.
We're in
What
fourth.
item? Okay, triple shrooms.
Probably gonna take a little bit of a cut here. No,
That's fine, that's fine. Keep your foot on the gas.
saving the shrooms for something bigger.
This is always so close here. Okay,
Got a green.
got a green, that's good.
Good for keeping our spots where they need to be.
Trying to get a snipe there, but just barely misses.
We're trying to stay out from behind the person right there because we do not want a back green at this point in time.
No, 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 no. But we do have a banana and a shroom here.
Like,
Just hold that banana for a little bit of prot, or let it get stolen by Boo. It's same thing.
Yeah.
Now we have double shroom. Little bit of a cut here? No.
Nope.
Okay. Just decided I'm not gonna do it.
Looks like we have a
Oh,
Team
and that
Blue.
blue shell is going to take out the person that was in second.
Yep. I don't know if you guys saw, but there was a little red spot around the blue, around the blue shell, and that means that it is our team's red blue.
Oh wow, that was stolen literally at the most perfect time.
Quite unfortunate. It happens very frequently.
Yes, give Dimitri more shrooms to make him go faster. That is what I love to see.
Looks like a red skipped him, maybe going for first.
Oh, and he does get the double item box. Oh my gosh! The
Absolutely,
boom box
just
just blew up 2 of them!
on the glider too. Perfect place.
Oh my goodness!
Nice.
So we're gonna see a 1-2 finish here.
Maybe like a 4-5. There
4
we go.
5. Oh my goodness, they are taking
Really
this.
nice. We're up in 1, 2, 3 right now.
Woo.
Yes, yes.
They just need to keep their foot on the gas for this next track, and it might be donezo for Danville here.
And we are headed to Electrodrome. I really like this track.
I do not. It hurts my eyeballs.
I like the music. Honestly, that's a big sell point for a lot of tracks for me.
Charlie, if it makes you feel any better, I do have Mario Kart on my Switch, and I don't play Mario Kart.
I've got Smash Bros. On my Switch, and I do not play it.
Big shout out to both of us. Yes. All right, going Electrodrome. The one thing I do like about this track, my eyes don't hurt as bad, but like I would prefer not to look at it.
Yes, yes. Thankfully, our middle places aren't in a bad spot here with this being a drafter, so they can just, get up if they hang tight behind third place.
Yeah, we see, Ryan, Dimitri, those two know each other. They're like almost best friends if Roby wasn't in the picture. But like their communication towards one another is actually insane. And I don't think anybody's getting past them.
Starting out with a bit of a first. I mean, a bit of a coin.
That's fine.
This is another track where there is a faster path, which in this case is the pink one.
Yeah.
So you'll see a lot of them head on that path, unless they need just a little bit of distance.
Now, we did see Dimitri get hit and get put into 7th, but like, it's Dimitri. I've been saying this since he got here.
There's also a pretty big cut right here that can just throw you up last second.
And Dimitri just took it, and he took it like a star, which he's holding.
Perfect.
All right, what item is he going to get in the second slot? It's
A
shroom.
mushroom, yep.
Actually pretty good.
Yeah, not bad for this one. Just
No.
trying to keep some distance from our friends here, which
Yep.
is why they're going green.
Yep, smart stuff here. Using both of the items he had, getting quad shrooms
Cycling through them. Perhaps.
for chance.
And it looks like the red shell maybe hit another item that was previously placed.
And Dimitri going to use the shroom to take the shortcut to then
And-
throw the red shell. Oh, and it gets blown up, but that's fine. He is not far away from first.
And if the person was empty beforehand, it's given them, coin
Probably,
next.
yeah, probably a coin.
And
Was
there
that
was
a
a
shock?
shock.
Okay,
Nice.
okay,
And
MCC.
that is why we have
Mwah.
people in the back.
Mwah. Beautiful stuff there.
2 item boxes, giving us a green, which isn't bad. We definitely need some protection here, but we do have a bit of a lead.
Now, if Dimitri got one more coin, he'd have 10. Oh, wait, never mind. He got 10.
Yep.
I don't know how that got there, but it did.
It's from him using the coin, I believe.
Perfect stuff there by Dimitri. Holding this green shell just in case anyone tries to go up behind him and get the sneaky stuff there
Thankfully
going.
first, maybe get a third there, it looks like.
Let's see here. 1,
Nice.
3, 5, 6. This
Nice.
might be mathematically impossible for Danville to come
We
back
are
from.
at 1, 2, 3, and 7. Really holding some back spots so they don't get all the great items.
Look, I ain't doing that math right now because I want to keep this very close. Come on, MCC. One more
Let's
track.
Get 'em.
One more track.
And we're heading to Mount Wario.
Not Wario. I actually do like this track a lot.
It's not bad, yeah. This one's pretty nice. I like the I'm pretty sure this is one with the trees, right? Not a
I believe
fan of
so.
the trees.
I'm not a fan
I
of
hit the
the trees, but I like everything else.
Yeah, everything else is pretty good about this track. Just the trees, they get me.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, though, we do have a few first place starters, which is great because this is a runner for sure.
All right, final race here in game 4.
Yep.
I know.
And it is very detrimental that Dimitri gets his first spot. Because it's very hard to get coins on this track in second place, so starting in first is really good for that.
Mm-hmm. And having 3 right off rip, 4. Oh, no, he didn't get it that time.
Oh man, but
shucks.
we're holding a coin, so it's like we lost nothing.
We didn't.
Exactly. And there's a little bit of a lip here he's probably gonna take.
Oh, he
there
didn't
we
even
go.
take it.
No.
But he's just like, oh, I'm too good at this game. I'm going to do other things just to spice it up a little bit.
Yep, and he's gonna make it so none of us can see what's happening, but he knows.
Yep. And that's the Dimitri way. Having a banana here is actually pretty decent. Just a tiny bit of brat.
Make sure that they can't come up and steal it right from under you.
Yep. Good stuff here by Dimitri. Having another coin. Get the coin, Puzzo!
And he got it.
Yes.
And now we're heading up through these little trees here, which
This is again, we talked about it already, but like, this is my least favorite part of the track. This is Charlie's least favorite part of the track. But you know what?
Yep.
Once you get out of this part, it's all right.
yeah, and he got through with hitting 0 trees.
Good stuff, my man. I would have hit every single one of them.
Coming up on last lap super quickly.
Wow, we are kind of, we are so close besides Dimitri.
Yes.
Getting every trick there in the book right then there. The Boo taking the coin.
Yeah, it's actually very good that he threw away the banana because otherwise he would have lost that banana and maybe even gotten hit.
Yeah, and you know, that red shell coming in, I don't think it matters though. I think with this #1 spot,
Let's see.
you know what? I'm gonna be silent for just a second. 1, 4, 5, 8. That's a question mark.
We're at 1, 2, 4, 6 right now. It's gonna be close, maybe. And it's not. Good job.
Ladies and gentlemen, your D3 4v4 national champions beating out the bracket demon, Danville, your one and only MCC Tigers. Let's go, MCC. That is the 2nd national championship this year that Mario Kart has won. Why do they keep winning? Because they're goated.
Because they're so goated. Good job, guys.
Oh my goodness. Wow. They played every single round tonight. The perseverance, the tie. That could have been momentum shifting in a completely different direction. But you know what? Big shout out to Tess, because I know Tess said, you guys, go play the game, play it perfectly. And they just did. Beating out Danville. Big shout out to Danville. Always been a very nice opponent of ours. But hey, someone's got to walk away with the ring today. And it is us.
Yeah. Great game today. Lots of competition. Really kept us on our toes the whole time.
Wow. Wow, good stuff. A tie in game 3 is probably the most exciting thing you could ever see.
And just using that momentum to carry them on into the last game.
But hey, we are going to end the stream right now, and we are going to get going over to the console room just so we can celebrate with the team a little bit. So big shout out to everybody in the chat watching tonight and celebrating with us. It's been great. My name is Max.
My name's Charlie.
Have a good night, y'all.